Hey, TVs, it's Psychic Bob. It is so wonderful to be back with you. Welcome to Monday. Monday is my day off. It's the day where I just shut down. I don't do readings. I get away from the email and the phone, and I just have a day to myself. And I tell you, I have really needed that today. And it's been great. I got to sleep in this morning. And then, got up, had a leisurely breakfast, watched YouTube. Oh, I forget sometimes that I have to give time to myself. And so that's what I did. Today has been a day all for Psychic Bob to be all about Psychic Bob. So I know a lot of you have been calling today and I'm sending emails. I'm seeing all that. But guys, I'll get back to you tomorrow. Okay? I'm sorry, I know you're like, Bob, I need a reading right now. You're going to wait till tomorrow. Psychic Bob's having a day off, okay? I love you all. Thank you for calling. Thank you for your understanding and your patience. Because if Psychic Bob doesn't recharge, I can't do what I do. It takes a lot of energy. Anyways, I got to tell you, so today then I decided to treat myself to some luxury. And I went out to lunch and went shopping. And I went out to a local Chinese restaurant. And then I went to a shopping center and I went to Hobby Lobby today and just really enjoyed it. And I bought some really cool items, which I'll show you next week when we do our dragon video. I bought some stuff for my Shinto shrine. As many of you know, even though I'm a Wiccan, I have a great love for Shinto. And as I've studied the Shinto religion, I found that it's very close in so many ways to Wicca. So Shinto says you can be other religions. So I'm going to be a Wiccan, and sometimes I'll be a Shinto person too. Anyways, I was out today. I bought some really cool stuff that's going to help enhance my Shinto shrine, which we'll be showing you in the next week. So anyways, I decided to bring Louis with me today. Many of you guys who follow me know that I love Louis Vuitton. I carry my Louis Vuitton bag everywhere I go. And good old Louis, he's been with me a long time. Well, Louis was with me today, and I heard him whisper. He said, Psychic Bob, go in that store. One of my relatives is in there. I said, what? So I drifted into a store that Louis whispered in my ear to go to, and sure enough, one of his cousins was there. And so Louis said, well, you got to bring this cousin home. So I said, okay. So look what I got, guys. You're going to love this. I found today while I was shopping a Louis Vuitton scarf. Isn't this great? Yay, LV, 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 LV. And so Louis has his cousin now with him. And you know what I'm going to do with this is, well, in Virginia here, we have to wear face masks, and we're allowed to use kerchiefs or bandanas. So I thought, if I got to wear a face mask, and I'm tired of that old boring blue mask that I've been wearing, I can now wear this. Check this out. Who says Psychic Bob can't have some style while complying with the law, right? Now, you know I'm not a big fan of this old face mask drama. But if we got to do it, we got to do it. And so I thought, well, now I got a Louis Vuitton face mask. How you like that, huh? Anyways, I was really excited to find it. And so Louis happy and I'm happy and we're all happy. So anyways, yay. So you'll be seeing me wear my mask as we go out and about in the coming weeks and adventures. But for right now, I wanted to just share that with you, Anyways, it's so good to be with you guys. By the way, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's show. We did a live stream broadcast Sunday night called Psychic Bob Sunday Hangout, where I took questions from viewers, did mini psychic readings. We had such a good time. If you didn't see that, you need to check it out. It's in the queue right before this video. So if you weren't there live, you can still watch it, the stream and replay. Okay, so there we go. Anyways, also, I got to show you one of my new pieces of jewelry. As many of you guys know, I'm really into jewelry. And these days, I'm doing a lot of work with dragons, which, as I said, next week we're going to talk about that. But I got to show you one of my pendants I just got. It's the mystical golden dragon. Can you guys see that? This is a Chinese or Japanese style dragon. Isn't that cool? He's a golden color. And in the Asian tradition, golden dragons are great, powerful protectors. You guys may remember they're around the country. A lot of Chinese restaurants, or at least back in the day, used to be called Golden Dragon Chinese Buffet. And, anyways, Chinese dragons, golden dragons are famous in China and Japan, and really throughout all the Eastern countries. Vietnam, China, Japan, they all love dragons. And the golden dragon is a great and powerful protector. So I'm wearing my golden dragon pendant today. And I decided to put it on a silver chain. I just thought it looks kind of different doing it that way. What do you think? I know somebody's going to say, Bob, you can't wear gold jewelry on a silver chain. But I say, why not? I think the contrast actually makes it look kind of cool. And nowadays, a lot of people are wearing what they call tri-gold, which is like red gold, yellow gold, and white gold all together in pendants and jewelry. So why can't I? This looks like white gold, my silver chain, with my yellow gold dragon. What do you think? Anyways, we'll have more about PsychicBob's jewelry and dragons next week once I finish getting my dragon shrine set up for you guys. Well, welcome here. I'm so glad you're here. Well, today we normally do horoscopes. So PsychicBob has been so worked over where I just don't have the physical energy to do all of that. So I'm honoring myself now. I'm having a break. But I did want to still do a video. And so I thought today what we would do is a little reading, a card reading from the Faeries Oracle deck. We've done this the last few weeks. And a lot of you have written and said how much you love when I do this. So we're gonna do that again. This is by Brian Froud, who is he's still a mystic visionary of the Fae. And so we're gonna look at this deck and see what the Fae people have for us, So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shuffle the cards, and I want all of us together right now to set the intent. And we say, dear Fae people, we ask that through these cards, you will bring a message to us to enlighten us and help us on our journey. So mote it be. And so we're going to just shuffle our cards. And when you're opening spiritually, you'll just start to get senses like how much to shuffle. People write me all the time and say, think about, I'm working with tarot cards, or I'm working with oracle cards, and I don't know how to shuffle. How long do I shuffle them? And my answer is shuffle them until you just know to stop. Last week in our psychic class, we talked about this past Saturday, we talked about infused knowledge. And this is a form of infused knowledge, just having a sense where to stop. So you got to set the intent that the Fae are going to connect with you. And as you do that, you'll just know. And right now, I just know. So we're going to stop there. Now, the way I like to do is I take the top card off the deck. And you can do the top card or any card you want. We're going to take the top card, and let's see what we got. I got to put on my glasses. PsychicBob can't read this font. The only thing I don't really like about this deck is that it's hard for me to read the fonts. It's so scripted. And, oh, this one, okay, I can read. Oh, wow. This card today, all right, you ready? Da, 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 da. This is called the Green Shaman. So this is the Fae who works with Green Shaman. This is kind of like Green Man energy, I think. The Green Shaman. Isn't that mystical? Look at that. There she is. She's the Green Shaman. She has horns, kind of like the Horned Lord. She's wrapped in leaves. It looks like this is one of her green friends, a little pet with her, almost like a dog made out of leaves. Oh, I love her. Look into her eyes. Isn't she mystical? I think it's a she. Looks like a she to me. It could be a he, but I don't know. It just feels feminine to me. What do you think? Is this a female? I think it's a female. Well, let's read what the book says about the Green Shaman. So, by the way, this card reading is for everybody watching this video, not just me. This is for all of us. And this is for the next 7 days. Okay, so let's see what the book says. This is card number 20, I think this is 23. Okay, so by the way, if you buy this deck, the Faeries Oracle, comes with a really nice book, really solid hardbound book, which will last you forever. So I think this is really good. So let's go to card number 23 and see what it says. Oh my gosh. All right, so here it is, the Green Shaman. And I'm not going to read everything because it's a long, like 4 pages of text, but the basic points that this card hits on, it does a little like bullet list of points, means wildness, natural magic, expectant gratitude, untrammeled creativity. I love that. So this card is about freedom of the spirit and being creative. And we all need that, don't we? All right, so it says in this book, according to Brian Froud, it is a green woman. So we talk about the green man. This is the green woman. And it makes sense. The green man would have a green woman with him. So there you go. This would be an earth fairy, a mother earth mother type fae. Okay. So it says, the green woman dances naked in the moonlight, and in the sunlight, and in the shadows as well. She doesn't care what you think of her. She knows her own worth from her experience of life. She is the feminine, vital, vegetative force that enables a root to crack stone, the reed to bend in the wind, and the oak to stand against the storm. Isn't that wonderful? The graceful slow motion dance of the green woman shows us how to release the constraints of artificial rules and limitations and find our true pattern and growth. Each of us, rooted or not, has an inborn pattern of perfection to guide our growth. Earth Mother nurtures us. Sun Father energizes us. Storms batter us, and sometimes we must stand before them. Other life preys upon us on the one hand and nourishes and supports us on the other. Within the framework of the real world, we seek our path to realizing our own potential and finding our own fulfillment. The green woman reminds us that where the ground is fertile, something will grow. It may be the it may be the nettles or thistles or roses or carrots or sandburrs or peaches, but it will be something that becomes fertile. Something, because fertile earth never remains empty. She tells us to stay earthed, to attend to our own growing ground, keep it fertile, aerated, and well watered, and to pay attention to what grows there. It is up to us to root out that which we don't want within ourselves and to nurture what we do. She also reminds us to count our blessings and deal with our difficulties. A tree grows where the seed falls, as do all our rooted brothers and sisters. They teach us of the importance of making the best of what comes to us, showing patience and perseverance in adversity. When a plant is thirsty, it can only do limited things to assuage its thirst, like slowly driving its roots deeper in search of water. But mostly it must wait for water to come to it. Although we have legs and can often take action to get what we want, or at least try to, there are some things beyond our reach. These are the things we can learn from the green woman's example, waiting patiently with expectant gratitude. Yet at the same time, she counsels us to take risks, to let new and unfamiliar wild seeds grow and see what they may become. Watch them closely. Some of them may be miracles waiting to happen in our lives. As we develop our own free and untrammeled creativity, the green woman grows with us. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I'm going to stop right there. So let's just take another look at this. So the green woman today tells us that we're on our journey. You know, you might feel stuck right now. I know some of you have written and said, Psychic Bob, I'm stuck. Well, let the green woman today remind you that you're not alone and that the Fae people will help you get back on your path and get moving. You may have to go a different road, an uncharted territory. And like she said, let new seeds and plants into your life that you're not familiar with. That might be new job opportunities, new friends, new situations. But like this card tells us, and the green woman beckons us, we are not alone and we're going to grow. So if you're feeling frozen, maybe you have a job that's on hold and you're like, I'm not getting the promotion I wanted. The green woman says, take some risks, go outside of your comfort. Let your heart soar, let your mind soar. You know, for those of you, because I'm getting a lot of letters right now about people's job situations. If you're in a job where you're unhappy, this card says you have room to grow. And if it's not where you are, go to fertile ground. You can take some risks, move on. It will not destroy you. But don't just stay and be bored. Seek new energy. Like it said, let the roots grow. Let your roots reach to new areas of discovery and growth. I love this because I have a great devotion to the green man. And so this card today reminds me of the creativity that is present in the connection to the green, fertile earth. And the truth is, as Wiccans, or at least those of us who are Wiccans, we know that we can draw power from the Earth Mother. And so, as I said earlier, the green shaman is the Earth Mother. She is the green woman, the counterpart of the green man, the mother that protects and gives us life. So anyways, I'm going to leave that with you. Think about today where you want to start new. Maybe you're coming out of a relationship and you don't know if you can face the world on your own. The green woman is with you. The green shaman. Well, I call her the green woman. The green shaman is with you. And you know shamans do magic. So you might want to say, green shaman, do a ritual to give me strength of spirit to move forward. I know some of you have written to me and told me you're in abusive relationships. And you're like, I want to leave, but I'm scared. I don't know if I can make it on my own. I don't know where the money's going to come from. I don't know if I can make it without this guy or this woman. If you're in an abusive relationship, don't stay there. Don't let your life force be stolen by another. The green shaman is your protectress. And you can truly call on the Fae. The Fae are not some myth. They are real beings. I should know I interact with them. And I've been a witch over 20 years. And I can tell you, whenever I've called on the Fae, my life has become better for it. So if you're at that frozen point and you want to move and start life again, now is your time. Take it, go for it, be free, be renewed, rediscover life. Well, guys, I'm going to leave that thought with you today, and I hope this has been helpful. I got to tell you, I'm really inspired by this card. I really needed this card in my own journey, and I'm so thankful that I got to share this experience with you as well. So all of you are blessed, and this reading's for all of us. For you, you might just tune in and say, what? This is for me. Yes, it's for you. And so you've got a blessing today through the magic of the Fae, the green shaman. Guys, thanks for being here. You are the best. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and we're going to have messages from the spirit world live stream. It will not be till 1 p.m. I have readings in the morning up till 1. So we'll start maybe a few minutes after 1, but gather around 1 o'clock here at my channel, and I'll be here for you guys, okay? So just hang out. We'll get the show going. It might be 5 or 10 after 1, but it'll be 1 p.m. tomorrow. Now, for those of you in different time zones, that's 1 Eastern U.S. time, 12 p.m. lunchtime, noon Central, 11 a.m. Mountain time, and 10 a.m. Pacific U.S. time, West Coast time. For those of you in Europe, 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time is going to be 6 p.m. London time and 7 p.m. Paris/Germany time. And if you're in other zones, I don't know what to tell you. I think for those of you in Australia, it may be like, actually, it might be like 2 in the morning. I'm not sure. But anyways, I hope you'll tune in. So we'll see you back here at 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time for messages from the spirit world. By the way, in the meantime, if you haven't done so, make sure to pop over to my website, PsychicBob.com. The link will be below in the info box, and register for this week's psychic development class. We're going to talk about the mystical skill of psychometry, how to read objects through your hands, through touch. And we're going to continue with this teaching on infused knowledge. So you don't want to miss it. So pop over to PsychicBob.com. The class for this Saturday's class, the class price is $30. And where are you going to get 2 hours of direct personal training, for that little? It's not a lot of money. And I hope you'll join us. We've been having a really great turnout. So many of you have said how much you've enjoyed it, and I'm glad to do it. So pop over to PsychicBob.com. When you scroll down the screen, you will see an area that'll say Psychic Development, and there'll be a PayPal button for $30. When you click on that, it'll allow you to enter your information for payment and your registration. That is your registration. That's all you got to do. And then it will send me a notice, and you'll be on the class list. We're going to do the class this Saturday through Zoom. And so join us over at Zoom. For those of you who paid for the class and registered, I'll send out a link on Saturday morning to all of you, and you'll get it, okay? Anyways, I hope you'll consider joining our class. Again, we're going to talk about psychometry and infused knowledge. You guys are best. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And I leave you with today, remember the blessing of the green shaman. May her blessings be upon us all. We'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be.